Welcome back. Born and raised in the Bay, he played 14 years for the Philippines and 10 years professionally before transitioning into an entrepreneur. Joining us, how to discuss his Sevens football league and the opportunities that he's creating for all of the youth, Anton Del Rosario. Anton, thank you so much for joining us here on Live in the Bay.
What's up? Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, it's so cool to sit here and talk about your story now. You were a former professional athlete, spent 14 years in the Philippines, 10 of those playing for the country. Now, what was that experience like for you? What did it bring to the table for you?
I mean, it was a great experience, you know, I mean, experience of a lifetime, that's for sure. You know, I mean, going out there and being able to experience the cultures, you know, doing a lot of traveling because I had been playing with the national team for, like you said, 14 years, from 2004 to 2018. So it was kind of weird, you know. My first few years playing with the national team, I was also going to college out at Notre Dame, right? Dana right there in Belmont. And oftentimes, we'd be called out to go travel over there. So I'd actually miss school for like 2-3 months at a time. Oh. And we were already doing, I guess, online classes back then because I'd be doing stuff overseas while traveling over there. So it was nice, you know. I had a lot of preparation and I got to transition it into a career.
And let's talk about that career now. So you have made it a goal of yours to help the youth in exposure with professional sports or that next step when it comes to playing soccer. Now, you currently created Sevens Football League, which is the biggest sports league among youth and adults in the country right now. Can you talk a little bit about it?
So yeah, I mean, during my playing time, you know, I took probably a 6-month semi-retirement, right? Missed the game, and then I set up just a league between friends. You know, we started with 8 teams. It was fun, and then the next season that I had it, I was able to get it on ESPN for our semifinals and finals. Then, after that, a big sponsor, corporate sponsor, came on board. And next thing I know, I was running the biggest youth league and I guess, well, just league in general across the Philippines. So now, 3 years later, we were in 8 cities and operating over 300 teams every weekend.
That's incredible. And why did you look at that and see it as a gap that needed to be filled?
Well, I mean, first it was very much, you know, just a platform for the kids to play, you know. But as things, you know, my tagline a little bit, I was explaining it to you, passion creates opportunity, right? Very much stuck with soccer and started creating these things, and people started reaching out to me around the world saying, hey, you know, 7-a-side soccer is not under FIFA. FIFA only does 11-a-side futsal and beach soccer. We're out here trying to create 7-a-side football like 3-on-3 basketball. So I said, okay, this is awesome, you know. So what I started doing, I reached out to the top league in Japan, top league in India, top league in Brunei, and then put all of us together, and we're pretty much creating a Asia 7-a-side organization, you know. So now it's all about trying to create pathways, you know, being able to create more opportunity for the kids, and I mean, that's what I want to do out here. Right? I've partnered with, well, we ran a tournament with JASA over there in Redwood City. Thank you very much, Noe Garcia. I'm going to plug him in here because, you know, he took the risk to partner with my sports media agency. We set something up for him, and it was great for the community. We had about, you know, 100 kids out there, was able to do something fun. So now it's just about partnering with other people. We'll be doing something with Diablo Valley Wolves over in the East Bay in Walnut Creek with John Scholes. So shout out to them, you know, and we want to look for more people to partner with out here.
That's amazing. So when you look at this 7-on-7 football league, and for our viewers who may not be sports fans, football, another term for soccer.
Soccer, yes.
Exactly. So we're talking about soccer here, but proper term football. And how does it provide opportunities for kids to get exposure professionally or at the next level? You
know, well, first, being able to create it and have kids play. Over here, what's difficult is they very much are used to a pay-to-play model, right? That pay-to-play model is very tough for a lot of kids because, you know, some of the best kids can't afford it. So this is where it's our job to be able to try and come across and find other ways to, I guess, take away that payment model and be able to provide a platform for the kids to play in general. You know, you look at things like AYSO, stuff like that, but I'd like to be able to see AYSO even go reach out to sponsors instead and take away the fee and allow the kids to be able to play for free, you know? I mean, we're at a point where brands are willing to support leagues like this to be able to give more opportunity to the kids. So
it's really about just taking advantage of those opportunities.
Exactly, you know, and very much looking at the communities and seeing how we could very much help them. You know?
Well, it's wonderful what you're doing for the youth, and we're hoping to see all of this come to fruition over here. So thank you so much, Anton, for joining us here on Live.
Yeah,
I appreciate your time.
Hey, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And I mean, this is amazing. I mean, I used to watch Con 4 back in the day growing up, so being on it, it's amazing. I love it, you know. Thank you.
Of course, we're so happy to have you. To learn more or how you can get involved in Anton's programs, just head to liveinthebay.tv. Stay right here. After the break,